That can only mean one thing.
There's a goblin.
Halloween season's approaching. Did you say goblin?
Yeah.
Close.
Ghost?
There are gremlins in the walls.
Oh.
Gremlins?
Ghouls?
Don't get into the ghost thing again.
I wasn't.
There are gremlins in the walls.
So does the over-under
What do you think?
reset?
What do you think has a higher chance of existing? Gremlins or ghosts?
Ghosts.
Are
Or mogwais?
The fuck is that?
you asking, do you want a serious answer from me?
Yeah.
Because the answer is neither. And
Well,
both
No,
pick
get
one.
one.
I don't want.
You have to.
Ghost? I don't. What even is a gremlin?
A gremlin is. You've never seen gremlins?
No, I have not.
Okay, we
It's
got
like a little goblin. What's the difference between a gremlin and a goblin?
Bro.
Wait, maybe
A
I've
gremlin's a little fluffy little
You've
thing.
never seen Gremlins?
Hold on,
Oh my god! Okay,
Even
hold on.
I've seen Gremlins,
might-
and I'm the
PHNX
worst.
Sun Devils movie night. We're watching it.
I don't think I've seen. What is the movie with the little fat kid where he's got to do the dance with his belly? It's got they go like on a little hunt and he got the
Truffle
one.
Shuffle?
No, well maybe I don't know. It's
Yeah.
the
But what's the movie called?
it's got the one with the Goonies. Is what I was thinking of. The Goonies. Yeah.
No.
Never seen that movie either.
What is wrong with you, Toe Tree? Why does nobody watch movies here?
I don't know. I'm not really. We talked about this. Not really a movie guy.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Also, can we talk about how we had an internet outage when we were talking about football and then we come back and it's like, are Gremlins or Ghouls real? Like, someone's got to be really confused.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can go back to football.
Welcome
for a
back, chat.
second.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
So we know Tanner McKee is not that great, right? Big dude, incapable of using his size to his advantage, at least thus
Paul
far.
Tyson.
However, he's got a couple of wide receivers who can catch the ball when he's able to get it to him. Okay, Michael Wilson and Elijah Higgins, both with more than 24 catches on the season. Michael Wilson, though, with 418 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns, compared to Higgins' 296 and 1 touchdown. These two guys aren't necessarily a problem for secondaries in the Pac-12 that have like dogs at corner.
Dogs.
However, the Arizona State secondary isn't necessarily full of dogs.
But Joe brought it up in our last chat.
Yes.
They run a lot of dinky dunky stuff.
Yeah.
And ASU's defense is built to defend against that because they like to keep things in front of them. You're not going to get beat by a lot of deep shots, especially against Stanford. I think they match up pretty well against Stanford.
Yeah, this is the first game that I feel confident in. This is the first game, and I know we'll do it later in the
Since
week.
what was the last time you felt confident, Shawn?
We don't got to mention that.
I'm just saying.
I mean, that's fair, but this is a different team. This 2 different teams. I don't count anything that happened
But it is
with
still
Herm
the
Edwards.
Pac-12.
Well,
Yes.
They still have the same quarterback as last year, but ASU doesn't have the same edge rusher. You know who had 2 sacks against Stanford last year? Who brought Tanner McKee down twice?
Darian Butler.
Tyler Johnson.
Tyler Johnson.
You needed Tyler Johnson on this team. You need one of these edge
Omar
rushers to emerge.
Norman
Lot.
needs to be that guy.
Yep.
He needs to be that guy. There needs to be a point in the season where somebody on that defensive line just goes, whatever we've been putting on the field for the last handful of weeks has not been good enough.
No.
Somebody has to go to that position room and be like, look, we need to be better.
Gotta
Because
get
right
home.
now they're the worst unit on the field.
Then maybe they should watch Homeward Bound. You guys seen that movie?
No.
No.
I don't even know what that. I don't know if I've ever heard of that movie.
I've never
about-
heard of that movie.
Have you seen it, Leah?
I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
Oh my God. Homeward Bound is a classic about dogs trying to find their way home.
Oh, yeah.
And so show Homeward Bound to the defensive line group and get those dogs home.
Okay. I like it, though. That was good.
Yeah, thank you.
I've
Sean's
never seen
shaking
it.
his head every time I make some type of metaphor.
I just
analogy.
I'm not really into the dog thing anymore unless we're talking underdog.
Why? Why don't you like dogs?
What?
Just the whole barking and all that.
You literally
The whole barking in that.
like 4 times a week you will go blah 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 dog da 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 dog.
No, I don't. I think I say you usually finish the dog thing. Like I'll bring someone up, but yeah, I mean I'm not. That's different.
I don't think you're over the dog.
I'm not- I
Caleb
just-
Bulldog.
Kalen Bulldog.
There you go.
Kalen
Sure. Hey,
Bulldog.
let's talk about it. Why don't we talk about Underdog Fantasy? That way Shawn actually gets excited about them dogs. You guys just had the Underdog Fantasy show. How'd it go?
Terrible.
Did it?
What?
It went well.
We talked basketball for once. And I was,
Ooh, what do you
enjoying
guys
it.
like? What do you guys like?
The Orlando Magic. I'm in on the Orlando Magic, and I am maybe the only person in the world that believes in Karl Anthony Towns.
Not on the Orlando Magic.
Listen, I'm not in on them as being a good team. I'm in on them and there being a handful of young guys that I think are going to be fun.
Okay, what about you? Hopefully you have a better take than that.
Tyrese Halliburton. Take
So,
everything higher.
I went Magic. He went Pacers. So
Bunch of winners.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton is
Again,
a winner on a loser.
We're
team.
talking about this from an underdog fantasy perspective,
Yeah.
not necessarily a team that I think is going to be good, but a team that has interesting people to pick.
I'll give you a good
Pick 'em.
team and a good player. Darius Garland. Cavaliers are going to be great this year.
What do you like though from
His assists higher, his points and assists higher, him to have fun.
I
Think
mean,
he'll have fun tonight.
Is that like an over half?
No, there's no prop on that.
Oh,
You
it's
can't. There's no pick 'em on.
Have fun,
underdog.
high or lower?
No, there's no. It's not a bet. You don't. Make
or
it.
it could be. You could be one of the rivals things, like which guy has more fun.
Yeah, I would say Darius Garland over. I don't know who they're playing.
I don't know who they're playing either. Real team, I'm in on Zion. Taking Zion higher than 2.5 assists.
Oh, they're playing the Raptors. He definitely has more fun than Pat Spicy P or Fred VanVleet.
I don't know. Fred VanVleet can have a lot of fun.
He doesn't have that much fun though.
With that beard, he has fun
No,
sometimes.
he doesn't. Spicy P.
The
has fun.
Raptors don't have fun. What do you?
Leah coming in.
They don't have fun.
They
too
haven't had
cold.
fun since Kawhi's been there because Kawhi's a
It's
fun
too
guy.
cold.
I forgot Kawhi was there for a second.
It's on the
honestly.
same latitude as Portland,
Hey,
Oregon.
can we not bring in science into this?
But they got lakes. Toronto's
Yeah.
definitely colder than Portland.
Okay.
They're on the
Colder
lake.
than Portland, but warmer than Minnesota.
Yeah. But when did Minnesota come into
Yeah,
this?
what are we doing? We're talking about
We're
Cleveland.
talking about states here.
Cleveland is probably. I would. There's no way in.
Oh, here we
hell.
go. Here's
It
your
is
daily
impossible for someone living in Cleveland to have more fun than someone living in Toronto.
Well, the good thing they're in Toronto.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter where you guys are. You guys can search in the App Store or click the
Well,
link
it does
in the show notes.
matter where
Sign
you
up
are.
with promo code PHNX. And Underdog's
It
going to
does-
double
it
your
does
first
matter where you are.
deposit up to $100.
State
Thanks for
restrictions.
killing it, Shawn.
You won't.
That's Underdog Fantasy.
The lawyers-
promo code
the law-
PHNX.
listen, the lawyer
Get
got
in
in
on
my
the
ear.
action
You're
today.
just lying to
The
people.
lawyer
That's
got
fine.
in my ear and said it
The
is
lawyer.
important to clarify.
That scared the shit out of me. I thought there was a polar bear in here. That did not sound like a dog. What are we
Oh, like
doing,
Minnesota.
Max?
It is. Yeah, it is
Did you
important.
hear that Lil Yachty brought the walk to Poland?
Stop it.
You gonna?
That's another.
tell
That shit's
everybody about it?
terrible.
Sean just hates me.
Sean's
today.
just in a bad mood today.
I'm not in a bad mood.
You
It's
are
just
in
like
a
I
bad
just
mood.
don't like. It's the same thing with Playboy Cardi. Let's stop pretending that they're good. The walk.
When
to
did I
Poland-
say they're good? I just made a joke about him bringing the walk to
You
Poland.
like that song though?
It does go hard.
That's
Okay,
what I'm
well,
saying.
It's a bad song.
If we're talking
Okay,
about
thank you.
bad,
It goes
let's continue
hard.
to talk
Okay.
Stanford football. Okay, let's talk
Okay,
about the running
Can I
back.
sing it? He asked me to sing it.
Go ahead.
I took the walk to Poland. You're welcome, Sly. Okay. On to football.
You're right. That was
I hate
bad,
that
Sean.
Sly
That
asked
was
for
really
that.
bad.
And the worst part about it is that's exactly what the song sounds like.
Yeah.
You're right.
terrible.
It was a spot on impression, though. Spot on. Let's talk about
Thank you, Andrew.
Casey Filkins, the running back.
Who?
Casey Filkins.
Who?
Stop. He's a running back for Stanford. 430 rush yards on the season, 4 touchdowns. He, again, is the epitome of average in terms of the Pac-12. And not a knock on him. It's just quite literally, statistically, that's kind of where they fall. It's just nothing special. Like,
Yeah.
again,
Maybe
That seems like the
maybe
epitome
we
of
can
the
change their
Stanford team.
mascot because of this. Just be like,
I feel like a tree is pretty average.
no. Well, but no, you can make it like just the Stanford mid.
Or just call them the
Mm.
Stanford tree.
Yeah. No.
That's they'll be the trees.
No, the tree.
The tree.
The singular tree.
They'll be like the singular cardinal.
If a
It'll be the
tree
Stanford
falls and no one's around, does it make a noise?
If a tree falls,
Don't start because I could have a whole podcast about this.
if a tree falls,
Well, it's a good thing we're on a podcast.
if a tree falls and no one's around to, if a tree gets chopped down and no one's around to see it, was Shawn the one that killed it?
I don't even.
he lit it on
understand.
fire.
Arson.
Well, I was there to see
Well, that's
that
not
I
arson.
chopped
That's starting a forest fire, which is a federal offense.
it. Did I light it on fire? I thought you said I chopped it down.
Well, but then
No,
he
yeah,
brought
but
the
yeah, you're a
fire.
man of arson.
Well,
I'm a man of arson. I don't think starting a tree on fire is arson.
Is it not?
Well,
It's just lighting something on. It's like lighting wood on fire.
What's the difference between lighting something on fire and
Well,
then
because
arson?
I think arson implies that you burnt a structure down.
Does it?
I think
Let me
You
see.
burn property. So
Yeah,
if the
but-
tree, if someone owns the tree, then I guess it's
well,
arson.
also if it's just a tree, like in the,
Deliberately setting fire to property is
Yeah,
arson.
so someone's
it
got to
has
own
to
the
be.
tree. Someone's got to own the tree.
so
So if I set the Stanford tree on fire, then that's arson.
What's pyromania?
pyromania.
Pyromania in.
I don't know.
Oh, this is him.
Put the two words together. What do you mean? What
A
does it mean?
pyromaniac? It's someone that loves fire.
Yeah, an obsessive desire
Or
to set fire to
explosions.
things. That's you.
I don't have an obsession. I don't
It's
want to set.
pyromania.
I don't want
Yeah,
to set
so
things on
disorder.
fire.
Sean has an obsession with
it's a
saying he
psychiatric
wants
disorder.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's never that I want to. It's
I
a
know.
reaction. It's a reaction to bad things happening.
to. You have an obsession with saying that you want to do it. When
It's
you
a
But
don't.
it's not even
psychiatric
that I have an
disorder.
obsession
In order
with
to
it.
be diagnosed, The following symptoms must be present: setting
Okay,
a
I guess we're
fire
about to self-diagnose.
deliberately and on purpose on fire
So I haven't done that.
on more than one occasion.
But I
Feeling
do like
tense
setting
or
things on
energetic
fire. It's
before
fun.
starting a fire. I feel like that's just
I feel
normal.
like that's
Yeah,
everybody.
it's- would you
if you're
not?
gonna start a fire, yeah.
But like, especially the tense thing, like you're committing a felony. Of course, you're gonna be tense. I feel like the opposite. You should not be tense, and that's an implication that you are in love
I
with
think
fire.
I don't think they mean burning something down. They just mean like starting a campfire. You feel tense because you're excited to do it.
campfire.
I mean, I get excited to start
Sing
fires.
those campfire
I think fire's
songs.
cool.
What's cool about it?
What do you mean?
The power.
Yeah,
You telling me the firebenders weren't hard
Mother
as fuck?
Nature's dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well,
Mother
last
Nature does get
last
kinda
little
crazy.
tidbit about the Stanford roster for a second. Stephen Heron, 3.5 sacks on the year. Again, this is a guy that
Why
is
is there no? Oh, it'd be so much better. Stefan Haran.
Stefan Heron would go hard as a name.
Stefan Heron.
3.5 sacks on the year. This is a guy that could pose a little bit of an issue for the ASU offensive line, especially if Ladarius Henderson doesn't play, who right now is listed as questionable.
trending Not listed.
I have concerns about Isaiah Glass sometimes.
I do too, because
I
there are
have
some
concerns
times
about the
last week where
entire
he was
unit.
getting bullied.
Yes, precisely. And I don't think
Like,
that's something
not,
really.
not even bully, just not. He
Yeah,
acted
'cause
like he wasn't there.
Yeah, he just got.
He might as well not have been.
A ghost might exist because they just walked right through Isaiah Glass.
It's like a dig.
Yeah,
Damn.
it was tough at points against Washington. So yeah, that concerns me. I don't think. I mean, obviously, with Emory starting, he has more of an ability to kind of extend plays. But I also would rather him have a clean pocket. So that definitely, I think that's the one player that you mentioned that concerns me the most from Stanford.
Is Heron,
Yes,
but simply because not necessarily
not because of him. Yeah, but
more because of
ASU's
what ASU
deficiencies.
is posting.
Yes,
Yeah,
There we
yes.
go.
I don't want to see
it's just
the offensive line get bullied, and I also don't want to see Emory under pressure. Because also, what I don't really want to see on the grand scheme of things is like the offensive line sucks, so then Emory starts
And then
sucking, and
people
then
start-
it's Bourget, and then it's just like we don't need.
what I was about to get
I
to.
do not need
Perfect. Yes, exactly.
You don't need that in your life.
that. We don't need that.
No.
ASU does not need that in their lives.
Okay. Well, we all need 4 peaks on our lives.
That's
okay.
fact.
Phenomenal
On our lives.
food. What?
You said on our lives.
On our lives?
Well,
On
This
our
is-
lives.
this
It's the
is
days of our
alive, and I
lives.
have it on the live.
What are you drinking?
Some
Was it
Joy
the
Bus
Wow Light?
Wow.
Life.
That's the Wow Light.
Yeah.
I love those. I didn't know they existed till like the last.
I've said it. I've
2
said
times
it before.
you
I'll
went?
say it a billion more times. The best shotgunning beer of all time.
If you shotgun a golden lager, I did a shoey out of one.
Yeah,
That was. I don't even think we talked enough about that.
yeah, we did. We had a
I
whole
don't think we
segment
did.
around it.
I know, but I still don't think we talked.
Featuring ASU swimmer
about it.
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse. Great show.
It
Check
was
it
a
out.
tremendous show.
But 4 Peaks, guys, it's phenomenal. We tell you about it all the time because it really is that good. Their drinks, their food, the atmosphere that they've got at the brewery is second to none. Go check it out. And look, we're going to have plenty more events with 4 Peaks in the future. I know last week's event that we had for ASU hockey was a lot of fun. The taco bar was a lot of fun. I know you didn't have fun losing in, not bags, what's it called? Cornhole. Yeah, I know you didn't have a good time.
I did
doing
not. Max kind of dog walked me there, but then
Dog.
it is what it is. I was at 4 Peaks, so I still enjoyed it.
that. Yeah,
The
always.
best way to lose at
Yeah.
cornhole is at 4 Peaks.
Sorry. You gotta watch where you put your feet. You're in my
You guys
feet area.
play footsie a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
Nah, he just kicked me. That's not playing footsie. That's just him kicking me. Stop.
Well, now I'm trying to play footsie with
No,
our matching blazers.
Later. Okay.
Our matching blazers.
Yours are a little bit dirtier.
Yeah, mine are also older.
That's true. True.
I also use them as work shoes. Yeah, be ashamed of the fact that you don't have blazers.
That's
Loser.
I wasn't even. I literally wasn't paying attention
Oh.
to you.
Just
Leah was
called
looking
him
at me
a
weird.
Yeah, you're
That's
a loser
crazy.
because you don't have blazers. All the cool kids have blazers.
Okay, well, if you guys are going to go to 4 Peaks and drink,
Wear
you
your
got to be
blazers.
20 or older
I have
and
New
enjoy
Balances, so-
responsibly. If you guys are going to drink, address the comments, Shane.
Yes, Joe. I will be at Moonlit Madness.
I'm so excited for that.
Are you guys going?
I'm going to
Why
go.
not? Let's ball.
Let's ball. Like,
Literally.
literally?
Yeah, I'll play.
Yeah.
They're playing basketball. They love that basketball. Yeah. I love the way they dribble up and down
My
the
favorite
court.
play is the alley-oop.
I like the pick and roll.
I like the give and go.
Yeah.
That's all you got? Okay. Let's talk about the Pac-12 imposter segment. I believe we didn't do last week simply because ASU was on a bye week.
Yeah.
They were
But
the
there
imposter.
are plenty of options, as always.
Well, yeah, man. The Pac-12 is fucking
as always in the
weird.
Pac-12, because we have a new shit team at the bottom of the conference. Cal, what are you doing? What are you
Colorado
doing?
is
Losing to
the-
Colorado, man. Come on. Sean, let's talk about it. Who is the Pac-12 imposter for you this week?
So there's a couple places you can go with this. You could say that Colorado's the imposter for winning a football game because they're not that good. You could say Cal's an imposter because they're pretending to be worse than Colorado, even though we all know they're not. The real imposter is, and I love being right, the University of Southern California Trojans. Fuck them. I knew that Utah was going to win. I've done half
But
been
that doesn't
said.
necessarily
I've
mean
done
that
half
they're-
been said.
that doesn't mean
I,
USC is an
I know
imposter.
how football works.
Do you?
Yes.
Because just because you
But
lose a
you-
game don't mean you're an imposter.
But people have been sitting here and telling me that USC is one of the best teams in the country, and they're not. They don't have a defense. They lost to Cam Rising. They had Dalton Kincaid go fucking stupid
Cam
on them.
Rising is good.
I know.
Dalton Kincaid's going to be an NFL tight end.
I
Do we
get
agree
all of
Cam
that.
Rising is the best quarterback in this conference.
no.
What did you say?
Yep.
What did you just say?
Yep.
What? No, I honestly
you're
didn't,
wrong.
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Cam Rising
Yes.
said he's the best quarterback in this
Stop
conference.
it. He's not even top 3.
That right
Stop
there.
it. Stop it.
Gold.
Stop it.
No, Caleb Williams is by far the best quarterback, and it's not close.
I think
Michael Penix Jr. is better.
I think talent wise he is.
Wait. What did you say?
I think Michael Penix Jr. is better than Cam Rising. Do we not remember what happened against? Yeah.
Who is more of a factor to their team winning games? It's Cam Rising. Caleb Williams and Michael Penix Jr. might be more talented. I think Cam Rising is playing the best football. In the
Sly's
conference.
right. Bourguet's him. Bourguet is honestly the best
No,
quarterback in the
Caleb Williams is objectively better. I don't think there's in like every regard.
Yeah, I don't
haven't
think
looked
it's
at the
close
stats, so
either.
I can't
Really?
say by
No,
every
I think it's
metric, but-
Williams and then like a
Yeah, I don't
pile
think
of
it's
poop
close.
and then Rising and Penix and
A
then
pile of
Penix is
poop.
better than Cam Rising. Mike, have you looked at Washington? The only reason that they were ranked, the only reason they've done anything this year is because of Michael Penix Jr. They've scored less than 40 points in one game this year, and it was a game in which they scored 39.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about DTR. I know.
And then there's that guy too, who also
There's
has
that guy,
who
too.
also has carried their team to being the only undefeated team in the conference somehow. Cam Rising's not top 3. Cam fucking Ward.
Whoa. Cam Rising is top 3.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Michael Penix. I would take Michael Penix Jr. and Dorian over both of them.
Why?
I think they're better. I think they're more talented quarterbacks. Those are 3. We're talking about 3 quarterbacks that are the only reason that their team is relevant is because of
You
those
take
3
away
quarterbacks.
Cam Rising from Utah, they're still relevant?
Yes.
No, you get
are they
exactly
still-
what Oregon
Okay,
State is.
This is my
you get
whole argument.
No, that's I'm with you, but
Thank
he's not.
you.
No, but he's not the best. He's not better than Williams. But
Most valuable he is.
I don't know. I don't
Most
know.
valuable? No.
Look, my reason is
Michael
if you
Penix
take-
Jr. is the most valuable
No,
player.
he's not.
Yes, he is.
No,
That's the only reason that team
if
is
you
good.
if you take Cameron Rising away from Utah, you have Oregon State.
If you take Cameron Rising away from Utah and you take Michael Penix Jr. away from Washington, Utah is still leaps and bounds better than Washington. Washington's defense is terrible.
What
Michael
Penix Jr.
Washington is no one but Michael Penix
Their
Jr.
offense is still
throws the
garbage.
ball 900 times a game. Cam Rising is a game managing quarterback. He has been doing this for years. He knows how to
Cam
win.
Rising's good. He's the
He knows
4th
how to
best
win
quarterback in the
football
conference.
games. He's the most valuable quarterback to their team, and that's what I was saying.
That
at the
is
start
not
of it.
true. That is not true.
That is your opinion.
No, it's objectively not true.
See, you
If
say
Cam
these type
Williams-
of things.
Cam will- if-
you
if-
say
if-
these type of things, and then you go watch Michael Penix Jr. throw for 400 yards while he also throws 3 interceptions against a shit team, and you come back and still want to say that it's objectively not true. That makes no sense to me.
But okay, put Michael Penix Jr. aside. Caleb Williams is more important to that team than Cam Rising is to Utah. Because not only from an on-field perspective, but if Caleb Williams isn't there, no one is on that team.
Oh yeah, can you imagine if Cam Rising had Jordan Addison? That'd be nice.
Jordan Addison's not at USC without Caleb Williams. That
That's not,
factors
we're not
into
talking
this.
about recruiting.
But
We're
that's
talking
part
about
of this.
playing football.
The reason his team is good is because of
We're
Caleb
talking
Williams.
about playing football, and you're talking about
That's part of it, though.
No, it's
but
not.
but even if we're
My
focusing
whole
on just
argument-
football,
My whole argument was that Cam Rising wills his team to win more than anybody else.
I think I'm the imposter.
Caleb Williams.
I want to vent.
Caleb Williams is the best team in this quarterback. Or the best is the best.
Caleb Williams is the best team in
I
his
did
quarterback.
I
He's the
broke
best
Shawn.
quarterback in this conference.
The only first of all, we need to have our Southwest bias moment. Second of all, you can have your opinion, but you can't tell me that's objectively not true.
I think with Caleb Williams, it's objectively true that Jordan Addison's not there if Caleb Williams is not there.
But that's not what
the
we're saying.
argument. You
But
just
that's
bring
part
shit
of
up.
No, that's part of it to me. We're talking about
None
who's more valuable than the
of
team.
them are there if Lincoln Riley's not there.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair point. I think Caleb Williams is a better quarterback.
You think that? That's fine. I think he's a better quarterback too, but I don't think he's more valuable to his team.
I think he is because
Okay, you think he is. That's fine. That's all I want you to say. You can't tell me that my opinion is objectively not true.
I said the objective thing in part because I was factoring in the recruiting thing to it. So there's that. I think that if you were to swap these two quarterbacks, Utah is better now and USC is worse. I think if you swap the two quarterbacks, you're downgrading USC and you're upgrading Utah. And I think if you put DTR on USC, you're upgrading that team as well. He's a little different because USC or UCLA is so weird. You said it's hard to know.
You said if you put DTR on USC's roster, they are better than they are now with Caleb Williams.
Cam Rising is one of the only quarterbacks in this conference that would work as well as it does. I think he's the only quarterback in the conference that would work as well as it does at Utah. He is so unique. And again, he's a game manager that has been there and been in the moments.
And also, we haven't seen Caleb Williams play a bad football game yet. He has not been bad once. That is not true for Cam Rising.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. That's 100% fair. So who's your imposter?
Well, who's Shawn's?
USC.
Oh, it is USC.
Fuck it. It might be Utah too, because now you got me hating on the one team that I have been the most confident in this conference. I mean, I think we all know that the real answer is UCLA, right? They're not.
I think so.
I don't think they're better than USC or Utah.
I mean, I'm gonna strictly for my answer. I'm going with Colorado.
I've changed. UCLA's defense is good.
I've changed.
It's really good. It's really, really good. I think
USC's not good, man.
USC?
Yeah. They don't have a defense.
Yeah.
Neither does Washington, though.
UCLA is, I don't know. I can't say they're an imposter until they lose. Because they might be being an imposter right now, but I can't say for a fact. So I'm going to stay away from that. I've already hated on them enough. I think their defense is legit. I think DTR is unbelievable. I think Oregon was an imposter before, and now I think they're the second best team in the Pac-12 after this.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Pac-12 is weird.
I think this whole conference is an imposter.
Yeah, I think they're the imposter. They should not be a Power 5 conference. I think that's exactly it. The entire conference is an imposter as of this week. But we got USC, potentially UCLA, and Oregon. Come on, guys. It's Colorado. There's no reason they should have won a football game this season or next season.
Cal's bad, man.
They're bad. They're bad. Cal, what are we doing? Come on now.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Losing to Colorado? Like, that's just...
letting them storm the field like that, too.
Did you see the locker room?
Love it.
What do you mean you love it? I hate that. I absolutely hate that. I hate teams celebrating when they win a meaningless game, and it's your first one of the season.
This isn't their full-time gig. They're not in the NFL. They don't get paid for this. It's
a meaningless game, though. It's not like you're a good team and you just knocked off a ranked team.
Good that feels to win a game, though.
Yeah,
that's your fucking job. Win the game.
What I was looking at I was looking at passing stats in the Pac-12 to just further solidify my point. By the way, what was the comment about Colorado? What?
Why are we celebrating after you win it? Like, what? I get celebrating. Why are you celebrating like you just won the Super Bowl when you barely beat Cal?
I mean, Arizona was in the same spot when they beat Colorado, a Colorado team that hardly existed.
But I'm just saying, it's. I think it's laughable.
I mean, it's kind of loser energy. It's like I had this. Take a shot. I had this conversation with my friends after Syracuse beat NC State, and the 15th ranked or the 18th ranked team in the country stormed the field after they beat the 15th ranked team in the country that didn't have their starting quarterback. That's massive loser energy. And yeah, it is loser energy to celebrate after winning a game. But you want to know something? Colorado is a bunch of fucking losers. So of course they're going to celebrate. They don't win football games. So yeah, winning a game, I think that's something to celebrate. Absolutely. And they won a conference game. It's not like they beat nobody. It's like it's a conference game.
Cal's nobody.
Cal, they beat Notre Dame. Or they almost beat Notre Dame. They didn't beat Notre Dame. They almost beat Notre Dame. They beat Arizona.
I love when you go like this.
Cal is like a Pac-12 team. They're a bottom of the barrel Pac-12 team, but it's a conference win after you haven't won in a year.
I think you can also argue, the last thing I'll say on this, I think you can argue that Caleb Williams had a worse game than Cam Rising this year. So, against Oregon State, he threw less than 50% completion.
Yeah, but he also hasn't turned the ball over, except for one time.
Mm-hmm. Cam Rising's only thrown 3 interceptions.
It's more than one.
Yeah, but you could argue his interceptions, you could take any of Caleb Williams' interception, or he's still only thrown one, versus the worst Cam Rising one, which is the one that cost him the game week 1 against Florida.
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's a much worse
one.
I don't think Caleb Williams makes that decision either.
No,
I could spend a whole lot of time talking about this.
But my whole argument was never he is more talented. That's not even Caleb Williams is one of the best prospects in football in the last 10 years. He's unbelievable. I'm just saying, in terms of willing their team to victory, it's Cam Rising right now. But I just wanted to say
Yeah,
that.
my whole
that's
thing
fine.
is just you look at literally every stat, and he's not
But
top
my
3
thing,
in
it
any of
wasn't
them.
stats.
Yeah, I get that, but I also I
Pugs
disagree
and
with your point
Hugs.
too.
Pugs and Hugs, I got a bone to pick with you, bro. We
Yeah.
found you in the U of A chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what's good?
Talk about
Yeah,
it.
what's good, bro?
What
What's
you
good?
doing? What you doing? You can't just slide in here like it's all cool
You got to
now.
pick sides.
Yeah.
Like
either us or them.
Like producer Leah, she has full-heartedly abandoned U of A and is now
Mhm.
on the ASU
Oh
bandwagon.
my God, Rach, you have no idea. You just set me up. Alley oop. Just gonna bring it down. Rach in the chat. Sounds like you guys need some burritos. Shawn, you know where we need those burritos from?
I mean, it's Burrito Express.
Burrito Express. We were
Duh.
actually having a conversation before this show started. I think Shawn and I are actually addicted.
Yeah,
to
I
Burrito
mean,
Express
I
burritos.
went at 9 p.m. I went to Walmart and bought a microwave for the sole purpose. Oh, okay. It's like Judd Fish, though. That's honestly better. I would have been more upset if Pugs and Hugs was an ASU person and they were in the U of A chat. But now that that's just, we got that kind of steez. Anyways, yeah, I went all the way to Walmart to buy a microwave for the sole purpose of heating up my burrito that Totri had bought me earlier in the day, because it goes crazy like that.
It does go crazy. Look,
Tremendous.
our friends at Burrito Express are on a quest to hit 3,000 Twitter followers, and we're teaming up with them on a giveaway to help them out. Make sure you're following them on Twitter at BurritoEXP and ourselves at PHNX_Sun Devils for a chance to win a Burrito Express shirt, sticker, and a voucher for a free burrito. I'm just going to say it. These stickers go pretty hard. Not going to lie.
They do go crazy. I love this sticker that we have here. Yeah. Go
Okay.
Burrito Express. I wish they were open later. That's the only.
That's
I would eat
true.
them. If they were 24 hours, I'd eat them. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
All right, boys, we're about midway through the season. Pac-12 football. Okay?
Midway.
I just want to come out. I just want to come out and also say that I was wrong about one thing. Cam Rising is top 3 in completion percentage. He is about just over a point more higher than Michael Penix.
Well, I'm going to need you to get off ESPN because we're going to play some trivia here.
Okay.
Okay? So, as we like to do on this show, I will host some trivia. And
Been a
these
minute. I
two...
enjoy the trivia.
He has
Yeah.
a higher completion percentage than Caleb Williams too.
Okay. Are you guys finished on
Yeah,
your
we're
camera?
done. We're
Okay.
done. We're
Just, I feel like a father
Oh, yeah, he
trying
does.
to
Yeah,
mend,
Caleb Williams is lower.
mend two
You know, he's
children's
top.
arguments
DTR.
here.
Oh yeah, where do you put Bo Nix in all this?
I don't. Bo Nix is 5, I think. But Bo Nix,
That's
these
what-
last 5 weeks has been incredible.
Well,
Can we
yeah,
just say
Bo
that?
Nix at his best is also higher than Cam Rising. At his best. But
Trivia.
I would take Cam Rising over him.
Trivia.
Let's do
Full
it.
thing.
So, normally we don't have punishment for this,
Boy.
but I really enjoyed the shoey content that we had. So,
Are
are
you-
you guys willing to toss up a shoey
Johnny
for
still owes
for the
me a shoe.
for the loser?
I don't want to have to do another shoe.
Yeah.
Well, then win
I-
trivia.
That's a little stale, though. We've already done that.
Okay, what would you like to do,
I'd like to.
Leah? What do you want to see them do for punishment here? Something reasonable.
Chat, throw out ideas that aren't too crazy.
How about we just no punishment? What about a
How
prize?
about the
No, that's
loser
way
is a
too nice.
loser?
How about the loser has to buy the other people Burrito Express?
So you seem like you just kind of win here regardless.
Yeah, hold on a second.
What are we doing here?
I don't know what
Let's
we
tie.
do here.
If we tie,
Yeah.
if it comes down to because you have a tiebreaker, I assume.
I do.
If it comes down to that,
We'll both just throw.
then we each buy ourselves burritos.
No, Toji buys us
Yeah.
burritos.
If we're tied going into the tiebreaker, you have
No
to buy us
blonde
burritos.
stash, lie. Absolutely not.
So there are some questions where multiple, you can get 3 points, right?
Oh, okay.
Some questions you can get 1 through 3, and this is just based off the
So
statistics.
how are we
here.
doing? Who answers first?
Let's go. Let's flip a coaster.
No. Like you can just pick one of us to. but
Let's
let's
go.
alternate.
Let's go with Shane. Shane starts, and you'll go
We'll just
second.
alternate.
There again, the same questions that I said that you can get 3 points. You are able to answer. You're both able to answer the same teams if you'd like to. Okay. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
Yeah.
Like, just
we'll
because
figure
you-
it out.
Just
We're
because you
smart guys.
answer doesn't necessarily mean.
So these like team stats then?
Yes.
Okay.
Team stats
Okay,
midway through the
I
season.
wasn't looking at any team
I
Okay.
wasn't
stats, so.
either.
So we'll start off with first question. What 3 teams are averaging over 500 yards of offense in the Pac-12? And these are all Pac-12 questions, by the way.
Okay. Washington is one. Shoot. USC. And
I think I know the third team.
give me
I know.
Oregon.
Those are your three.
Those are my three.
Okay. Sean?
Give me USC, Washington, and Arizona.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you get it?
No.
Oh.
So you get 2 points, and you get 1 point.
Oregon was one of them.
Oregon, Washington,
USC not because their offense isn't as
and
good.
UCLA.
UCLA, duh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Duh.
The reason I said Arizona was mainly
Wait,
because
Utah was one of them.
Nope. UCLA, Oregon, and Washington.
the reason
Leah,
I
can
said
you keep track of points? Because I'm going to get this whole mixed up in my head.
The
So
reason
right
I
now,
said-
Shane has 2, and you have 1.
the reason I said Arizona is because Jaden Delora threw for 400-some yards last game, so I was like, I don't know what the rushing looks like, but
That's fair. Okay, so this next one is just it's a 1-point
got
question.
1 point.
And Shawn, you will go first.
Okay.
What team has rushed for the most yards this season in the Pac-12?
Ooh, is that USC?
Sorry, what was the question?
What team
Oh,
in
no.
the Pac-12 has rushed for the most yards?
Hold on, because I got to factor in QB rush yards. No, I'll go. Is it Oregon? I'll go Oregon.
That's your answer?
Yes.
Okay. Shane,
Yeah, I think that's right.
you're going to Oregon as
Yeah.
well? It is Oregon.
Yeah.
You both get a point. Shane now at 3.
They rushed for
Do you-
like what is it, 200 yards
Their
a game?
offensive line is crazy.
It's-
I don't know,
I
but
think it
in
was
terms of
220.
I think their offensive line won Oregon.
their total rush yards is ridiculous
I think it
compared to
was
everybody else.
223 per game.
Do you
last I
know
saw.
the other rankings? Like, do you know who comes in second? Because I feel like USC's got to be up there, and I feel like
I think
UCLA's got to be up
UCLA
there.
was number 2.
Yeah, DTR.
So right now
does
you have
that.
3 points.
That's
Shane has
dirt
3
on my
points.
knee.
Dirt on your knee?
Yeah.
Okay. Sean, you have 2
On
points.
his brand new
3-2.
pants.
So another 1-pointer. What team is giving up the fewest points per game?
Oh, he's first.
Yeah, he's first.
I mean, I feel like there's an obvious answer here.
But they've been giving up a lot more. Have they not?
But everyone gives up a lot of points, so I'm trying to think of how many games someone didn't give up a lot of points.
Yeah, I'll go Oregon State.
Oregon State?
Yeah, that's where I was going with it.
It is Washington State is giving up the fewest points per
Wow.
game.
Didn't they just get 35 on their head from Oregon State?
They're giving up, I believe, only 20 points a game.
Didn't Oregon State just drop 35 on their Heezy?
Their
Oh,
Oh
average-
wait, no. Oregon State had the huge the
Big Utah
high
game.
scoring battle against the weird Fresno State. It
Yeah.
was like
They
44
did,
points.
and then they gave up
Damn.
45 or whatever to Utah.
So still 3-2
Okay.
Yeah.
in favor of Shane and Sean. This next question, you'll start. It is, again, a 1-pointer.
Okay.
What team is the only team to give up more than 3,000 total yards this season?
I mean, I feel like it's got to be Colorado. I mean, that might be wrong because it's too easy, but I have to say Colorado.
I kind of want to go ASU.
I also, I'll explain that. Well, no, I'm gonna say Colorado because it's the worst team, and I'm afraid it might be too obvious. USC might be up there. It might be USC. Their defense is terrible. Oh, but then Washington too. Damn. We're
the
asking
only team to give up 3,000 plus
That's
yards.
so many yards.
They've given
You
up
know what?
3,100.
I'm gonna go Washington because of
Yeah.
how often they score and give the ball back.
Final answers?
Final answers.
I am gonna go Washington too.
What? That's fair. That's fair.
You changed
You
your
didn't lock your answer.
Doesn't
in. That's
matter.
fair.
You're both wrong. It's Arizona.
Wow.
Arizona is giving
Yeah.
up 3,100.
I was
gave
gonna
up
guess
30
Arizona
How many points they give up to fucking
because
Cal?
their defense,
Their
has
defense
been
is terrible.
so bad.
Yeah, that is an obvious answer.
They're the
They're
only
not-
team.
And
They rushed for 300 yards against
Colorado
them.
hasn't played any of those like heavy hitter teams yet. I don't think.
Okay. So still 3-2 in favor of Shane.
Damn.
This is a 1-pointer as well. What is the one team with a special teams touchdown this season? Only one team in the conference has managed to get one.
That's crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
I feel like I know this. Like I've seen.
This could be a huge question.
Damn. I don't know it, but anything I say is gonna
Feels like Oregon State. I don't know why. It just feels like something they did.
Okay.
I'm gonna get weird. I'm gonna say it's like Cal.
I knew you were gonna say.
I don't
Cal.
know.
You go Cal. Okay. Final answers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The answer is Oregon State.
Let's go.
4-2 in favor of Shane.
I
That
thought
was
you
a
said
big
Washington
one.
State.
That
Yeah.
was a big one. Last question.
Who was it against? Do you know?
I
I
think it was in
the
the
Fresno State game. I think so.
I thought it was in the Utah game.
Oh no! I think it was in the Stanford game when they came back and no, they didn't score that many points. Who knows?
We'll have to see.
I don't know. But right now it's 4-2. Good thing for you. This last question, 3 possible points.
And I get the first guess, right?
Yes, you do get to go first. So, what 3 teams?
Hold on, I'm doing calculation. I'm down 2. You said
Yeah, so you need
So if I
all
get
3
all
to win,
3
and you need him to get none.
So I can just
no, but we can tie, and then he's got to buy his
No,
burritos.
because
What
I
are
can
we
just-
doing here?
I can just answer what you answer, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna guess.
Let's try
in
and win
spirit.
here. Try and
Yeah,
win
I am.
here. Don't try and screw me out of burritos. What 3 teams in the Pac-12 have given up 200 or more points?
have given up 200 or more points. Okay.
This
what,
is
3 teams. You said
Three
in
teams.
conference. This is total through the year.
In conference.
okay.
I know, but this is
Yes, it's through the season.
I'm going Washington, Arizona,
Okay.
and ASU.
300 total points.
200 or
200.
more points. One team is giving up 200
Okay,
exactly.
so there's a 40 piece on their head with Washington. There's like a 39 piece, maybe another 40 piece against Oklahoma State.
Oh, they didn't give up any points to
But
NAU,
they didn't
though.
give up any points to NAU.
Yeah.
Those are locked in. Those are his final answers. Right?
Yes.
UW, ASU.
Okay. I'm gonna go Washington, Arizona.
Yeah, so I've lost. I don't
One
think
more,
ASU is the-
guys.
I don't
Who's
think
gotten,
ASU is the right
who's gotten
answer.
head pieced?
Because like USC's defense is terrible, but they played nobody in non-conference.
Oregon's been in a lot of high scoring games too, though.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll
it
go.
might be Cal.
Has Cal really though? Stanford definitely has.
Cal was in a high-scoring game with Arizona. I don't
I'll
know.
go Colorado.
Final answers?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost already because you guessed 2 of the things. I
Shane got all 3.
Let's go.
Colorado, Arizona, and Washington.
Yeah, I knew it was Washington and UA, but yeah, I didn't think about the NAU game.
So yeah, you dominated, which means you, sir. Oh, I mean us too, fine gentlemen. Some burrito express.
Final score
That's fine.
7-4.
Wow, nice job. I feel like you've gotten.
We need dry erase boards.
To be fair,
We do need dry erase.
We have dry erase
Oh.
boards.
Could've used those.
I do oftentimes go look at stats
Random stats.
like for the Pac-12, like just to get talking points.
Yeah,
but I didn't today.
I didn't think hard enough about the ASU thing. But yeah, we should have the next time we do this, we should do dry erase boards so we can just get to the same time.
Okay, that's totally fair. Totally fair. Look, if you want to go to some of these real weird Pac-12 football games, there's only one place to get your tickets, and that is Game Time. You guys can save up to 60% on tickets when you buy tickets last minute. It's great for you procrastinators out there. The best way to support us is by buying your tickets through the link in the description. Gentlemen, if you guys had the luxury of going to any Pac-12 game this week,
That's exactly what I was about to go look at.
which one would you go to?
Who does UCLA play?
Oregon.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
Yeah,
probably the right
that's-
answer. Yeah.
that's-
So the games
1
are
and 2 right there.
Yep.
UCLA, Oregon, Arizona, Stanford, Colorado, Oregon State, and Washington, California.
You know what's gonna
Honestly,
happen, right?
the UCLA Oregon game's the only
Oregon's
game that
gonna win.
seems
Oregon's
interesting.
gonna dominate by 40 points. Like I'm not. That's not why I don't like think that's gonna happen, but I just feel
It's
it.
gonna be weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Bo Nix is gonna throw 15 interceptions.
Wow.
Look, all I know is you guys, if you want to go to any of
That's
those
like the
games,
only interesting.
use
game in
Game
the
Time.
Pac-12.
Again, use the link in the description if
We're
you
excited
want
for
to
1
go.
p.m. Stanford, Arizona State, though.
Yes,
I'm here for
And
that.
if
Howdy
you're-
ho!
You know what would really suck is if we covered Cal and we are like, yeah, now we gotta wait until
Cal's just the most boring school ever. I swear. I'm so sorry
They're
to anybody.
only- What do you think Washington's line is in that game?
Washington.
Cal.
10. 10 and a half.
Where's the game at Cal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should be favored by 10, but since it's at Cal, I'll go 7.5.
Yeah, it's 7.5. I just feel like Washington's gonna blow that team out.
That's what I do, guys.
Washington.
What he does Monday
I-
through Friday. Bets at noon.
Hammer
Check it
Washington
out.
minus 7.5.
Yeah.
Really?
I just think they put up.
Put
so
them in
many
a
points.
teaser.
Yeah, fair.
Put them in a teaser. Get a minus 1.5.
Okay, well, let's talk about one final thing before we get out of here. It's a weird thing. Okay?
Yeah, I saw this on the rundown.
Yeah.
Don't know
You
how I feel
mentioned it
about
to
this.
me, but yeah.
So
This is
Circle
K.
K
Mhm.
is
second time
in
talking about
Florida.
weed
In Florida. They're going to be selling weed at Circle K. How do you feel about that?
Not good.
I
Not
just,
good?
I feel like it's crusty.
I love Circle K. I love Circle K.
I do too.
But I also, I don't go
Stay in
to
your lane.
Yeah, I don't go to gas stations
To buy
Looking
weed.
for
to
weed?
buy weed.
Some people probably
Well,
do.
you know what is interesting?
But also,
You know what's interesting? This really does make sense for people going to get like Dutchies or something.
yeah.
like,
What'd
I
you
need a
call it?
little bit-
Honestly,
Like
no.
Dutch-
Yeah.
Dutch wraps?
Oh, I thought you said Dutch, like Dutchies,
Dutch
like
Bros?
Dutch Bros.
Dutchies, yeah. Dutchie wraps.
No, I don't like that.
What?
I don't.
You've
We're,
never
I'm just.
heard
We're
this?
moving.
No,
on
I've
from
had it
that.
as like
Okay,
Dutch
sorry.
Bros.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you've convinced me on accident. I think. 100%. If I can go to one place to get my weed, my rolls, and my snacks,
Yeah, I bet it's hella overpriced. I would trust Quick Trip more.
Damn.
Actually, no. I feel
No,
like you're getting
I'm-
the real shit at Circle K, and you're getting some like gross,
Crusty
Like,
shit at
way,
Kitchen?
it might be too strong if it's at Quick Trip.
What would be the best place?
That they would sell weed.
The
that doesn't
best,
sell
most
weed?
yeah, exactly.
That's such a great question, Totri.
The best place, honestly, Circle K is up there.
Baseball games.
wow.
Ooh.
I'm going Target.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't think you'd ever-
Nah.
Amusement parks.
Because they would.
That would get crazy.
Yeah, weed would get ruined at Target.
What do you mean you get ruined
Because
at
you'd
Target?
have all. I'm not. I mean, I don't really want to get into the weeds of it, but you would have all these.
Nice.
I call it Target people ruining weed.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I was a complete accident.
I
It was a
know.
complete accident. I was just like, what
Make
are you telling me to
Shawn
stop?
more upset and
He
say
said, I don't
Trader
want to get into the
Joe's.
weeds.
Oh, nah. Trader Joe's probably would have some bomb weed, to be honest. Trader Joe's seems like a big, like, give me those motherfuckers wearing Hawaiian shirts.
Trader
being
Joe's
overly
would
happy.
not sell me weed.
Daycare. Because,
No.
Listen. Hold on.
What?
Hold the fuck on.
It's like, hey, you want to get high when you
Just-
pick up your kids?
Can we just, drop off your kids? Fucking finally, my kid is gone. Now I want to go smoke some weed.
Don't you have to go to work normally to drop
Well,
one? Don't
maybe
you?
it's a stay-at-home mom or dad.
I think a deli would be pretty weird.
Isn't the part of the point of being a stay-at-home mom to take care of the kids? Or to
Yeah, but maybe you need some time off.
Yeah.
Oh, McDonald's on a dollar menu? That'd
Oh,
go
bro.
crazy.
Hey.
Get
You
a
want more
pre-roll with a McFlurry?
Like you want
Chiba
a dime? 0.1 gram?
Chiba Hut would go.
Chiba Hut
it
would go
makes,
stupid.
But
Yeah.
it makes so much sense.
Yeah, that makes a little. It's a little too on the head.
Water parks?
No.
No.
But amusement parks are yes, but you don't want to
Honestly-
be wet and high.
Honestly,
Pause.
Well,
No.
no, you're right. You're right. I'm just thinking of the weed getting wet,
Yeah, that's fair.
But honestly, being under the influence of the marijuana, and in a hot tub or swimming, fantastic.
Oh, I do have to say, and none of you are allowed to steal this because this is my sister's idea. She had one of the most genius business ideas of all time, I think.
It was literally like a 15-year-old. I loved that.
A nail salon or like a spa where you could smoke weed. Could you imagine just sitting there getting your nails done? That just shit would go. That's a genius business idea.
Have you ever
I
gotten a manicure?
No, I haven't. Not because I don't want to.
I think PHNX Sun Devils.
Can we go but in our Halloween costumes?
That seems like we're doing too much at that point.
Does it?
Guys, by the way, Saturday post-game show, we're gonna be dressed up. Not gonna tell you what though.
No, but I also want to take suggestions from the chat. If you
Yeah.
have,
You're not going to be here Saturday.
That's true. Next Saturday, a week from Saturday.
Yeah.
But if you have Halloween costume ideas, we
Let
should
us
dress
know.
up as sponsors.
Ooh, I'm down. I call Burrito
I'll dress.
Express.
Nah, fuck.
I already called it.
I have
sorry.
a beer hat.
I'll be 4 Peaks then.
You
You got to be underdog.
You get to be more furniture.
Yeah, I'll just be a dog.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be more furniture. I'll dress up as a couch.
That was good.
This was a couch?
Was that not good?
It was good.
They all sound the same to me at this point.
I thought that one was really good.
Okay, look. While we're talking about genius business ideas, let's tell you guys about the DraftKings Sportsbook app because I don't think there was a better idea than betting on
basketball's starting
professional
right now.
sports. New customers can make any $5 NBA moneyline bet and get $200 in free bets if your team wins. What do they want?
I actually did just get a phone call.
Really? What did they say?
Wanted me to go sign up with code PHNX. I
Oh,
already
do it.
signed up though, so.
You guys can also boost your winnings up to 100% with DraftKings stepped up same game parlays. Go ahead, Shane.
Earlier in the chat, can you scroll up for a second, Leah? I think it was Joe. Yeah, anything on the Suns tonight? I'm sprinkling a little bit on their spread at 4 points, but
Their favorites or dogs?
they're favorites. But I like Bucks over on PRA. I think it's only like 34. Yeah.
Okay. It's simple. Download DraftKings Sportsbook. Use promo code PHNX. That's promo code PHNX on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for more details. Gentlemen, anything else?
I've just been hot. It's been hot on the
Yeah.
DraftKings Sportsbook
I
app.
thought you were just talking
Yeah,
in general.
just
I'm like,
talking
it's not
about
Friday.
life.
Yeah.
No.
No, you're good.
Suns are back. Basketball is back. I'm
Yeah.
all the way in on it.
All the sports
Listen,
are back.
Listen, I know this is not the show for it, and I just talked about it on the fantasy show, but I need the world to know. Because if I'm going to be wrong, I want to be wrong in a big way. Karl Anthony Towns. Listen,
When does that game
he's
start?
getting unlocked. Karl Anthony
4:30.
Towns.
Oh.
Mr. Two Names.
Mr. Two Names.
Can you believe that it's not Carl Anthony Towns? It's Carl Anthony.
I just
Towns?
dislike the name Carl.
I love it for like a cat.
No, I think
That
Jimmy
kills
Neutron
people, Carl.
Jimmy Neutron
Do
ruined the
you
name
know
Carl
what
for
I
me.
was referencing there?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Say it one more time.
Carl.
What is that?
That kills people,
What is
Carl.
What is that?
You know, that doesn't ring a bell for
It
you at
totally
all?
rings a bell.
It's Llamas with Hats.
Oh my god!
One of the greatest YouTube
Yeah.
videos of
Totri, yeah, he definitely hasn't seen that.
Jazz bars and whiskey, baby. Look, if you enjoyed the content, we'll have an audio show for you guys
just a pretty-
tomorrow by the end of the day, talking a lot of ASU basketball, which should be a lot of fun. But look, if you enjoyed the content, give us a follow at PHNX_Sun Devils. You can follow me at Anthony_Totri. You can follow Shane at Shane Deef, and you could follow Shawn DePause at Shawn_DePause.
Waiting, hunting, constantly with one thing on my mind, ready to end the life of the Stanford tree, as always. One more time, because the under's going to hit. Fuck the Stanford tree.
We'll see you guys Thursday. Peace.